they replaced it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they replaced it under the house. Let me show you.
Oh, yeah.
I have it. but so, the only thing I say is under the house is a little flat. You'll see because it holds water. So it's flat, the water's not draining like with a pitch.
There's supposed to always be a pinch?
It should be sloped.
Okay.
Originally, I'm just telling you the synopsis of what I've seen so far. I'm going to push this through so you can see it from here. You know, you're not off the roof. And then I'll replay the other part real quick. But, so, they were snaking it before, and probably before they even put that addition or that awning stuff in between over here where the building's on an angle.
Yeah.
When you go through that backyard area. Because there's grooves in the pipe from where they used to run a pipe. Can't snake down the roof. But anyways, that's why they probably replaced it, moved it forward out here. Just to give you the idea of what's happened. I can tell from a plumber, you know.
So you're saying that used to be back there?
No, but like what's happening, there's a vent above the toilet, back there in the hallway.
Okay.
That goes straight through the roof.
I see.
But then on the roof, the pipe has notches in it from a snake.
I see. You could tell they used to use that.
You could tell they used to do it.
Okay,
and then they haven't done it for a long time because then whatever they built all the stuff in between, then they got it from the angle where there's now it's unclosed and they couldn't do it now.
They couldn't use that one
Not anymore. But
okay.
they did it from the vent.
Okay.
When they had an emergency and they didn't pull the toilet or go in the house, they did it from the vent.
I see.
Probably
okay.
because of this. So right now, when I came out here, this cap, there was actually some roots growing in that. You can see how the cap's folded weird.
Oh, so you found it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it wasn't sealed right because you can see how this thing's squared off.
Yeah.
I can't even put it back on. I'm just going to replace it.
Okay.
I'm going to put a different kind that spins on.
Okay.
And then we'll just show them where it's at.
Okay.
I'll mark it there, and I'll mark it there, and they can picture an X, you know?
Okay.
And I'll just throw the grass in, and it'll grow back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Because I kind of messed it up, but it'll grow back.
Okay. How'd you find it? Oh, because with your sensor
No, I have a locator.
Got it,
and this thing has a radio signal.
Oh, okay.
It's cool stuff.
Cool.
And that's what I did to find it. So, it typically, yeah.
Found it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was telling her, you could see the vent, that transite vent on the roof.
Yeah.
It's snaked from there, and now it's enclosed where the angle, they can't do that anymore because it's got like a roof over it and that little area back there. But they used to snake it from the roof.
Really?
Yeah. And so anyways, now, we'll see, you know, you can watch there what's going on. And so, that dirt will wash out. That's my fault, but it'll wash right through. So it flipped. So we're going.
Okay.
And then you know what? It goes.
What?
It goes backwards.
What's
They made a Y instead of a 45, and that thing there's a plug.
Yeah.
And they made it like a Y instead of a 45. They used to do that with clay a lot.
Okay.
They must not have had the right fittings that day.
So this is a newer part you're talking about?
This is all the newer part, but we need to make the turn on the right. I hope it'll turn like that.
There you go.
Well, that's how we call you, huh? Okay, so now where are we going? Is it going
now
under?
It's going, I'm going to tell you, I'll locate it.
Oh, okay.
It might be going backwards. Yeah, and you know what, I think that it really is because now I see the water again. That's probably what it is because we hit that cap. See, this thing's not exactly straight. It's kind of funny.
Okay, she's going to locate for a couple of minutes. I'm going to start to give her a little bit of a rundown.
Yeah,
That's full.
I'll finish and I'll show her.
Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, so you want
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Did you go back? Yeah.
Is I'm back in there. Yeah, I'm under confident. Like I thought, I've seen the water before, it looks the same. So.
Yeah, no, if you think you can come back out and you want to show her, you can take
Yeah, let me try it real quick.
Yeah, totally.
It will know, and if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't go, then that's it. And then we'll be good. And then you guys can have all your time. So, that's what it did. It turned up back in the house over here.
All right, let me answer this real quick. Hey, Lana.
So then, this thing, because I could tell when I looked at it with the locator, or from the roof, that it looked like it was on a weird angle.
Oh.
I don't know why they rolled it up that way. I don't know. Do me a favor, flush the toilet a couple times.
Yes, absolutely.
It'll just clear the stuff I got going on here, and I can tell better.
Okay,
We'll be good right now.
Okay, but so that doesn't mean it's not an R3 then? Does that mean any, you know?
I'll see if the water goes. See, the water's coming toward me, so I think I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, we would.
Going the wrong way, so.
Yeah.
I guess that's my only question. Yeah, I don't care what the media I was.
Oh, you know what? I got it. It's two-way. The dirt
Yeah,
was there.
I want to
We're
know
good.
if it's,
Watch
if it's
this.
more than R1.
We're good.
You got it.
Oh.
And then he's gonna clear it right now.
Okay, yeah, you can totally.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're
Cool.
going back that
Okay,
way.
thank you.
Yep.
Fine.
So we're good. You know what? They had a two-way clean out.
So what does this mean? I'm
Well,
super
they have a
confused.
two-way clean out, and
Okay.
then it's not the end of the world, but like the fitting they used over there is a T, like it turns like this.
What's a
It's Y.
two-way clean out? That means there's
This is a
two?
two-way clean out, so it goes both ways. It goes that way and that way. So
Oh.
it goes both ways instead of a one-way.
Okay.
It goes backwards and forwards. You can look in there and see that it goes both ways. You can
So the
literally-
water comes both ways.
Yeah, well, the water's only going one way, but
Okay.
they clean out. Show it with the light, and then we'll be good. You can see it better. See how it looks in there?
So the water's flowing this way, but this pipe goes that way, and it also goes this way.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
that if
See how it looks in there when you see the water go by? See
Yeah.
the water go by?
Yeah.
That's the direction of flow. But you
Okay.
can put the snake in either way.
Oh, I see. So why? So, but this way goes to the street. That
That's
way.
the way we're going
and
now.
this way goes to.
Back towards the house, only to that plug, to that Y, unless you get lucky and turn in, because it has a Y there instead of a 45.
Yeah.
The way they did that, that's what they did it that day. It is what it is. It would probably, if you mess around, if somebody knows what they're doing here, they're gonna either run the camera and see, or they're gonna just go back and forth and feel it clear finally. But when they're hitting that hard thing, then you really got to see what's going on, or you don't know. You're just running the snake and hitting the hard plug.
Okay. But is there any? Do you see any?
Well, there's a problem. What I want to do is go further here, so you
Okay.
can see what's going on. You can watch right there. So this is still plastic. It's going to change to clay at the sidewalk. We're still going to go. As soon as you went in there, we figured out it was a two-way clean out. I was going backwards. Because there was a little bit of dirt when I dropped it in. It just washes through. It already did. So right here it turns again, and there's the clay.
Okay.
So that's what I thought was going to happen. Now we go from plastic to clay.
Okay.
And then there's some roots here. Yep, right there. Those are roots.
Those are roots. Okay.
Not the end of the world. They can be
Okay.
cleaned out.
Okay.
And then keep going. This is all the way like in this public way already. This is like 6-inch pipe. I could tell how it looks big.
So this is all the city.
No, it's still the homeowners all the way to the connection.
Oh, okay.
But again, there's probably some more, and that's what's making the water stop. We'll see when we hit it. Yeah, right here. There's roots or offset right here. Alright.
Right there.
I think it's a small offset that's holding up. So we'll come back to that. We're almost to the main tie-in right here. That's city.
Oh, that's city.
It's flying by.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then so we'll come back. I just want to get to that one spot and then we'll just come back, because I think it's a little offset. It's not the end of the world. It'll work. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't think it's roots there. Right where they changed. Back here though.
There's that thing of roots.
There's a roots, yeah.
So I wonder why they fixed up to a certain point.
Because
of the sidewalk.
Because that's a different contractor. They went up to the sidewalk and that's it.
I see.
Because then it becomes a sewer contractor, and like I can't dig in the street or under the sidewalk.
Yeah.
You know,
And it would be a big
36.
deal to actually dig over there versus just the grass, right?
Right. And plus that's public way, and you have to be an engineering contractor to dig in the street or under the sidewalk. It's a different license. So then there's the roots right. You can feel them right there.
Oh, yeah. And that's in the clay.
They're going to flop down right here. So they just really need to clean that out, that area.
Okay. And is this the plastic right here?
And then this is the plastic again.
So is the plastic better than
Plastic, they don't grow. It's like if it's installed right, they just don't grow in because it's all solvent welds. The clay joints, they failed with the concrete, and they grow around the joints where the concrete failed, and they grow inside. There's another one of those Ys here though. Right there, you can see on the left there's a T fitting. If you look, you can tell there's an opening right here, right there, on the side. I'll show you. See, you have to be able to just look at it and read it. Right there is a Y fitting. See the opening on where the 07? Because that's like I don't know what they used to always do it with the clay fittings. They'd always make those stupid things, and if I tried to snake up backwards, I'd hit that plug like I showed you. And so I'd always tell people, hey, we're only going to be able to go up so far. and then you can't go inside the building. It'll make the turn, but you just have to really, you almost have to finesse it with the camera to make that turn with a snake. I could do it, but I have a snake to aid me. Or you know where it's at, and you keep hitting it, and it finally goes easy, you know which way you went. But the reason, it's what it is, it's a 45, and then they used a Y, and they used to do that back in the day. I don't know why they did it here.
Okay.
That's what they did there, and that's what they did over there.
Okay.
'Cause this is not a split sewer where they got part of the house coming out in one spot, part of it coming out the other spot, because they had a plug in the accident.
Okay.
So to me, it's just, that's what they had on the truck that day, the way I say it.
Okay. Do you see any red flags on this at all?
Well, the part under the house, where real quick is, and then we'll be done. So these guys should do their thing. I'll show you, and I can't be